Now, who else is funny that we have to show respect to? None other than Betty White. Some of you may not have heard the news. Some of you aren't even sure who Betty White is because you're of a certain age. But anyone from the age, I would say, of 20 years old up to 100 has known Betty White their whole life. Betty White is one of my favorite comedic actors. She was very sweet and naive and funny, and she would hit the punchlines, but she had a little dark side too when she needed to. Very great. The point being, Betty White is very, very funny, and I think you guys are going to love watching her old clips.
Give me a vodka stinger. Lots of sting.
Okay, still rolling. Still rolling. One more time.
You want it right, I suppose. So let's start with her line.
Yes.
Bitch. Rose before hose joy. Did I say it wrong? They're the bros. She's the hoe. No, that's right.
Or see her interviews. She did hundreds of interviews. Johnny Carson, David Letterman, everybody. Just hilarious.
You are more popular and more successful, and you're working harder now than I think I've ever seen you work. You work hard. You're in every movie.
Well, I'm such a whore. I can't say no.
For some reason, I felt William Shatner come over me.
Right.
Which happened.
Oh, I wish I could say
If
the
someone,
same.
yeah.
When did you move to Los Angeles first or come to New York
When
first?
I was a year and a half old. I don't think California was a state at that time. I think
Is that right?
I think so.
Controlled by Mexico. That's
right,
Spanish had it. Yeah.
At 90 years old, I was not expecting this. Let's
Right.
put it that way.
Just the way things have gone the last couple of years has been just fantastic.
That's right. So I'm going to start lying about my age. I'm 45.
You're 45. Whoa!
What do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, I like to do most anything. Play with animals mostly, and vodka's kind of a hobby. And.
Betty White almost made it to 100 years old. She would have turned 100 mid-January. They had a People magazine thing coming out with 100 years of funny. They had a documentary coming out. And on New Year's Eve, Betty White passed away. I did dedicate my show that night to Betty White. I hope to be hilarious when I'm 100 years old. And we will miss her. My favorite was Joan Rivers, and Joan Rivers had a fun rivalry with Betty White. Joan was like, "Oh my God, I'm trying to be the funniest, most famous old woman, and Betty White won't die. She just won't go in the grave. Get the hell out of my way." Hilarious, because obviously she was joking, something the radical left doesn't quite understand. Joan Rivers would go on stage and be like, "Will Betty White die already? My God!"
It's funny because people wanted me topless, but I said no. And weren't you? It's so hard to tell.
And of course, Betty White outlived Joan, both of which hilarious. Outlived Joan by about, I think, 5 to 6 years. Unbelievable.
These two African black rhinos refuse to make love. Now, Clementine is perfectly willing, but unfortunately, the only thing horny about Moses is his face. This might have to be a single.